the Jets said no to this, because you have to think the 49ers, who used to employ the current Jets head coach, who used a third-round draft choice that they got because they lost Robert Saleh to the Jets, flipping that third-rounder in this trade. You have to think they knocked on the Jets' door first and found out from the Jets not interested in trading that second-round pick for all of this and probably then some. Because if you're going from 12 to 3 and that's the cost, it's got to be a little bit more to go from 12 to 2. Certainly when you know the subset of quarterbacks that you can draft goes from everybody not named Trevor Lawrence as opposed to everybody not named Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson. It's even more expensive, and the Jets said no to that. They're not doing that to keep Sam Darnold and use that pick on, the tackle from Oregon. You know? They're not doing that. So, it's Broadway Zach. It's going to be him. There's no question it's going to be him.
Look at that kid, man.
And he made one incredible throw where he's, drifting to his left, and he threw it 50 yards down the field. And I know he doesn't have, anybody in his face. I get it. He's in his shorts and whatever. But he sure looked the part, and the Jets' entire brass was there in Utah to see it. And here's the problem. Similar, TJ, to you asking me if I'm excited or I'm nervous. Mm-hmm. We've seen this before, the whole Broadway fill in the blank. Sam Darnold was known as Broadway Sam. Not only that, but prior to his first career home start as a Jet, Daily News proclaimed him Samilton. Actually even named the Broadway production.
That is a really well done cover.
That's Samilton.
That is awesome.
Right? Not only that, forget that. I mean, we can keep going. We can keep going further back. Why not? Broadway Brett. We saw Broadway Brett.
Hey.
Terrell Favre lands on sports' greatest stage. Appreciate that you think it's the greatest stage out there in the old, what it was probably at the time, the Meadowlands. Broadway Brett. We've seen Broadway Brett. Not only that. Hold on a second.
Come on. Give it to me. Yeah!
Broadway Mark. After pep talk from Namath, Broadway Mark debuts to rave reviews. A Star is Born.
The Sanchez.
Got you some playoff wins there.
We've seen it before. I have no idea. But what I do know is anybody who wants Sam Darnold, come get him. Now, they're not going to make this trade now. And they can't make it in the next couple weeks. There's going to be a medical check of all these players in the middle of April. This would normally have been done back at the Combine, but as we all know, the pandemic erased it. So it's not going to be then. It might be, in my estimation, the night of the NFL draft. Thursday night of the NFL draft. Once the Jets get Zach Wilson, make the phone call and say, you're still breathing, right? You're good? We just saw you in the green room, because we're assuming he's going to go.
He's good.
You saw you in the green room. You held up that green jersey. That's great. With the Carolina Panthers and the Broncos in the top 10 on the clock, you want Sam Darnold? Come get him. And the Jets might be picking twice in the top 10 if they play their cards right in the 2021 draft and add somebody for Zach Wilson on the spot. Because if they said no to the 49ers, they're going to say yes to Zach. Broadway Zach, baby. Unbelievable. Does the Daily News, you just don't give up.
Nope.
You just don't give up. Everything's Broadway fill in the blank.
Dude looks 14.
Right.
I mean, he literally looks.
One of my favorite Zach Wilson takes on Twitter, and by favorite, I mean most ridiculous. I think somebody said he looked like Jimmy Clausen, and that's enough to stay away from him.
Oh, my gosh. He does look like Jimmy Clausen.
He's got like Jimmy Clausen face.
Is that really a leader of men right there? He looks so young, man. He looks so young.
Sam Darnold's 23, brother. I mean... Oh, yeah, okay, put it out there, Hoskins. So NFL Game Day put this up there, where me from week 14 in the hair that they had me put on to make me look like Trevor Lawrence. I think that was a Mooch gift. I think that was it might have been like a Santa Mooch gift or something like that, I think. And then, Zach Wilson, now they put me in a Zach Wilson headband. So.
You feeling good?
Well, I mean, I retweeted it. Oh, he retweeted it. Yeah, Zach Wilson retweeted it. So he likes it. He saw it. You saw it, Zach. I retweeted the game day one with the sniffling T.O. gif of that's my quarterback.
I see a friendship already starting to come up.
Because it's done. It's done. It's done. The secret's out. Mm-hmm. It goes Trevor Lawrence and it goes Zach Wilson, because if the Jets said no to this trade, and they had to have, 49ers have to do their due diligence by knocking on Joe Douglas's door or calling up their old defensive coordinator saying, hey, you got Joe's number, which of course Lynch has anyway. I mean, there's no question they had there's no reason to not knock on the door where you get any quarterback not named Trevor Lawrence as opposed to a smaller subset of guys. Question is, which one do they want?